Hi guys, it's Stephanie Grams, and you can find me at stephaniegrams.com, or if you're looking for the book that I published, How to Start a Memory Bear Business.com. So I want to give you a tip. I've had questions about making copies of patterns of the Memory Bear patterns, so I thought I would show you what I'm doing. Right now I have 2 different customers, and customer number 1 ordered 5 bears and customer number 2 ordered 12. And I thought, okay, I better take a quick second here and show you how I label my pattern pieces and how I make copies of the pattern. I am using what I consider the basic pattern. It's for the 18-inch Memory Bear, and I think there are 9 different pattern pieces. So I'm going to try to flip the camera and show you how I label my pattern pieces. So give me just a second. All right, here we go. So I've taken the original pattern and let me find it for you. So this is the original pattern, and they said that they are not publishing this anymore. I guess Simplicity has said that. I've had this pattern for several years now, and what I did was I cut out the pattern pieces, and you can see it's that weird pattern color, right? And what I did is I laid each piece on top of computer paper, just generic paper. Then I took packaging tape. Let me see if I have it up here. I took packaging tape just like this, and I taped as smoothly as I could across the pattern pieces on top of computer paper. From there, I cut them out, and you can see that I tried not to cut exactly on the line. All right, and from there, because I did not want to ruin the original pattern piece, I went ahead and traced and cut out several more pieces of the pattern pieces, if that makes sense. I just used generic printer paper from my printer and cut them out. You know, I only traced it once, so I probably had a stack of like 5 pieces of paper like this, and I traced around it and cut them all at the same time. Then what I do is I label the bear. So customer bear number 1 would be bear number 1, and I would pin it to the fabric. Bear number 2 says bear number 2, and I pin it to the fabric. Now let me show you. Let me see if I can find the notes. So this is how my customer sent her package of items. She put everything, she sorted the fabric. If I'm not making sense, let me know. So this bag right here was bear number 1, and I already have bear number 1 cut out. Let me show you what bear number 1 looks like, okay? Bear number 1. Here is how it came. She labeled bear number 1, bear dash mostly made from jacket if possible. So this was the jacket. And then she says the BU patch on the back. So on this jacket was a BU patch and a baler patch. So she wants the BU patch on the back of the bear. So that's this part, right? Okay. And then the baler patch, which is this one, she wants that on the front of the bear. And then she said, can you put yellow stripes from the jacket for the arms of the bear? Which I did that. Now, I wanted to show you something about the patch, and then I'll get back to the pattern pieces. The patch is not really a patch. What this is this is embroidered by an embroidery machine. It is not a sew-on patch. So I can't cut up against these threads because these threads will actually come unsewn. If you can see through, let me see if I can get the sunlight. You see the sunlight coming through? Don't cut against that. This is not a patch. This is embroidery work. So I have to actually create a patch from this. And I'll try to remember to show you how to do that. All right, now, so that was bear 1. Now, oh, I didn't show you something here. On the pattern pieces, right here, I said center front. This is the pad foot. So bear number 1, this is the sole. I need to cut 2. There's the cutter center front there. This is just from the original pattern piece. But I label each one bear number, what the pattern piece is, how many of that I need to cut, and I always keep my notes, the customer notes, with each bear. Then what I do is, this particular customer wants the scraps back. Now what I'm going to do, if you read my book, I'm going to try to do something with these scraps before I send them back like this. But again, I'm going to push my book because I do all of this at no cost, but it still takes time, and you know what that means, right? So I make a note, I put the customer's name over here, and then I said this bag is bear number 1. I call it green yellow, BU on the back and Baylor on the front because that's the directions or instructions she wanted. These are fabric scraps from bear 1. And again, I have an idea. I'm going to run past this customer when her bears are complete to see if there's something special with the scraps. And I'm not going to give you those details because those are in the book. Let's see here. If you have any other questions, post a question. I'll do my best to answer it, but chances are I've already answered it in my book. And you can find my book at howtostartamemorybearbusiness.com. And it's PDF, so when you buy it, you can download it, you can print it, you can save it to your hard drive. It'll be there for reference. All right, guys, have a great one. Bye.